We're defining the future of urban living in Abu Dhabi. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Sobha City, Abu Dhabi.
In 38 million square feet, you've got 60% plus open spaces. This is a land which has a great normal golf course. It has an access to Zeenat International Airport. And in the neighborhood, what do you have? Yes, you've got Yes Place right next to it, that island, and plus you've got 2 kilometers of promenade, 20 kilometers of wellness loop. This is a paradise in making. Sobha City is going to take over all the off-plan launches.
Mohit, did you just say Greg Norman Golf Course?
Absolutely. Craig Norman golf courses are a visionary golf courses all across the world. Craig Norman himself has been a #1 golfer for 333 weeks in a row. More than 100 golf courses are being delivered, award-winning all of them. And in case you would like to take the test of its quality, please visit Earth and Fire golf courses in Dubai. If you miss that chance, the next best opportunity is Sobha City. Sobha City is connected by design, internally as well as is externally. If you see all the entry and exit points, it's first of all sandwiched between E10 and E12. At this exit, you will see entry point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the entire master plan which has been designed along the established destinations of Abu Dhabi. Location of Sobha City is right here at the intersection of E10. This is E10. This is connecting both the Emirates together, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And this one is E12, Yas Island. Connected to Zeenat International Airport. Within minutes, Ferrari World, Yas Water World, Sea World, and upcoming Disneyland right in the neighborhood, along with Etihad Arena, where most of the concerts happen.
Across the road, less than 10 minutes away, is the Zayed International Airport. I'm planning to fly out Friday evening and be back in time on Monday morning.
I think I need to spend some more time with you to get these inspirations.
Join marketing.
And of course, this really helps. So this is the location for Sobha City. The product, wonderful. Master developer Sobha. And the location you can't beat. This is where the world is going to be. By 2030, Disneyland is going to be delivered. The master plan in front of you guys. The entire master plan consists of waterfront district, which is 11 to 15 floor buildings. This is a canal which is 120 meters wide canal, along with a marina and as well as a 300,000 square feet of mall space. Alongside, we've got clusters here. All of these clusters will have villas, and all of these villa clusters, one of the most important things that you should notice here, all of these villa clusters will have their individual clubhouses. As you can see, all of these villa clusters. Now, in order to imagine 38 million square feet, we had to place 3 international schools. There are 3 international schools in the entire community. And on top of it, do not miss the jewel of the entire community, the Craig Norman Golf Course, Par 3 Golf Course, right at the top of it. 38 million square feet, Sobha City.
Half a marathon is 21 kilometers. And just so you know, you did that, I have done that. Ashish does not believe, but I have. So, in this master community, inside and within the master community, there is a wellness loop of 20 kilometers in which you can cycle, jog, and run all along. Along the entire community, 20 kilometers of wellness loop, guys. This is unimaginable. This is where 300 square feet of retail space. This is another jewel of Sobha City, guys. Look at the design. There are berths here. These are 130 berths for yachts as long as 30 meters. This is a space for all the recreation activities. In fact, if you look at the arrival lounges here, they are wonderful, marvelous, gold quality. Entire masterpiece is being shaped and mentioned by water and land. This is a place wherein the scale is so big that we have to imagine these kinds of artificial beaches, lagoons spread all across the project, wherein every resident within a few hundred meters will have something to rejoice, something to live about and connect along with the residents and externally. Sobha City has been built on 3 pillars. And before I get into this, you will see a lot of words which you have heard around different projects. And before I explain that, one thing that I would highlight as a marketing professional is that when you hear the leaders of an organization speak so passionately about quality, consistency, and the deliveries which we are focused on, that will distill down to the product, to every single employee. So it's not surprising when we look at these pillars and everything that this project is based on, it reflects that vision and that deliveries. This community is designed for life and not just for living. It has the ability to connect this community across the whole master development offerings. You are able to restore balance and not just have the life there and every day. The foundations of Sobha City, on the other hand, allow you the ability to take a pause and enjoy the spaces that have been designed. You can move with purpose. The open spaces allow you to do that. Community is a constant. You're surrounded by all the community. Everyday essentials, very thoughtfully placed within walking distances, within the clusters. Life made effortless, interconnected loops, walkways. Most importantly, this is a planned environment which is in line with the vision of Abu Dhabi 2030.
The first set of residences, the orchard, the terraces, and the river core residences at Sobha City. Now let's look at each one of those. The orchard at Sobha City, it's standalone villas. All of them are estate villas, and that's how the master plan would look like, along with a clubhouse right in the center. All of these are independent, individual villas with a standard offering of a swimming pool and an elevator. Let's look at their standard floor plans, starting with a 4-bed. 4-bed type A would look something like this. Look at the design. G+2. All the villas, 4, 5 and 6 beds, all of them are contemporary design, and all of them are G+2. What are the sizes? They are 4,300 square feet to 4,500 square feet of spaces. Starting at 4,500 to 5,800 of plot areas. Now this is the ground floor. Just have a look at it. Right at the entrance, you've got double-heighted foyer. Corridor will give you access to a double-heighted living room, dining, clubbing into a kitchen which can be enclosed here. Maid's room here, driver's guest room is here. Along with 2 car parks, and the dining is merging into the swimming pool. Level 1 will give us 2 beds here. Both of them are ensuite, sandwiched between a family living, along with a glass safety, overlooking the double-heighted living room and the greens and the blues beyond that. Level 2, the master suite, which comes along with a rooftop accessible, which can be customized this space if somebody wants to create a cabana. Moving on to 5 beds type A. Similar architecture theme, contemporary. Areas are 5,300 square feet, 5,400 square feet. Plot areas are ranging from 5,500 square feet and goes up to 6,500 square feet. Now if you see, here the standard offering of an elevator and a swimming pool will continue to maintain seamlessly. Here we have got driver's room as well as a maid's room sandwiched between a guest room. Double-heighted living room and an entry foyer along with a kitchenette which can be enclosed here. First floor will have 1, 2, 3 ensuite beds along with a much list which can be overlooking the greens and the blues. Level 3 once again a master suite along with a long walk-in closet and access to rooftop area. Such a big rooftop area. The development director Mr. Webb of India was telling me while explaining this is an area which is going to be completely the life of this residence. Moving on to 6 beds. These are the 6 beds type B. What are the areas? Starting at 6,383 square feet, 6,500 square feet of plot area. And all of this is definitely a masterpiece. Look at this broad entry foyer. Corridors, getting into the kitchens. And here there are 2 kinds of kitchens that you get. Along with 1 bedroom here, formal living, and maids and dining and driver's room. First floor will have 3 beds here. Second level, 2 beds. These are estate villas, and the name of this cluster is called as the orchards. Moving on to the terraces. And we are getting a lot of attention towards the terraces because these are the garden villas. One of the unique things that you will notice in the floor plans, I will show you right after this. These are the plexus that you will see. Now if you can imagine, this is where you enter if you're coming from Dubai, E10, this is where you will enter into the project. Right at the entrance, you will be able to enter into the terraces exactly. So it's very close to the entry and exit points. The schools are here. So this is where it is situated, very close to the mall. The terraces would have 4 and 5 bed villas. But I would like to show you, first of all, 3 bed plus majlis. This is how it starts and this is how it will look like. Contemporary design is being maintained all throughout all the residences at Sobha City. What are the areas and the floor plans? Now the beautiful thing that you will see here, on the ground floor, there is a study stroke majlis, which can be converted into a bedroom because it has an attached washroom along with top to down glass facade. Take the staircase, there is a store below and there are 3 beds on top. The areas for 3 bed plus majlis is 2,500 to 3,500 square feet. Plot areas are 2,000 to 3,100. Moving on, the 4 bedroom plus majlis at the terraces, 4,200 to 4,500 square feet. The plot areas are ranging from 3,400 to 3,900 square feet. And if you see, there is a slight change. We have added an elevator here right in the middle. Once again, the theme of these residences remains same. Here also on the ground floor, you've got a majlis stroke study, which can be converted into a bedroom at a later stage. Suit yourself and look at the areas. 3,550 by 3,050. So that's a big enough size to convert into a bedroom. Level 1 will have 3 beds along with a family lounge in the middle, accessible with the elevator as well as the staircase, and a level 2. These are the units which are coming along with G+2 structures. All the 4 bed plus majlis, all of them are going to be G+2 along with an elevator. So ladies and gentlemen, this was the terraces for you. Coming on to the River Cove residences. This is where we have got apartment section. The first section that we are launching tonight are going to be River Cove A and River Cove B. These are the 2 buildings. The height of both the buildings is 11 floors. Though both these buildings are falling onto a 2-kilometer river promenade which starts here and it goes until down. Both these towers will have 1 and 2 bedrooms. This is how the entry reception to the tower would look like. This is the entry courtyard. Drop-off areas and pick-up areas right at the ground floor of River Cove residences. This is the approach towards the drop-off areas. This is how it should look like. To give you a little bit of more perspective, guys, this is the artificial beach lagoon that we have created, separating it with a public promenade here, which is a 2-kilometer long promenade, and right across this is a taxi waterway of 120 meter wide. These are the residences. To start off with, 1 bedroom at 566 square feet and 608 square feet. Right at the entrance, there is a small powder and there is an ensuite bed. There is a balcony with 2 entry points. Two-bedroom unit at River Cove residences starting at 1,000 square feet, going up to 1,200 square feet. If you see here, both the beds are ensuite. There is a wraparound balcony which starts with 1 bed, goes until the living room. It is accessible from all 3 rooms. 1.31 million starting prices for apartments. Villas, 4.96. These are the prices that we've already disclosed. But most importantly, we need to start registering the EOIs. Let me summarize it for you. But most importantly, you should look at the payment plans. The payment plan is 60-40.